Hey everybody, it's Bryan again. Just wanted to reach out to you and ask you to please, if you like this content, please like the videos and subscribe to my channel. It helps get YouTube to um, put this in front of other people that may help. So every little bit counts. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hello, fellow seekers. It is Bryan again with my microphone attached, ready for another Roadcast. And this is a very special Roadcast because today is Friday and it is July 29th, I believe. Yeah, July 29th. Friday, July 29th, 2022. And there is a lottery game called Mega Millions, and it actually should be called Mega Billions because there's a jackpot worth 1 point something billion dollars. And, it's a question that a lot of skeptics ask. That's typically what you might hear. Like, they'll say something like, oh, if you're psychic, then why don't you give me the lottery numbers? Something like that, right? And you're thinking to yourself, well, yeah, maybe right? Because it's a future thing and spirit should be able to help out and stuff like that. Right. But there's one thing you have to understand, and that is you have to have the right motive, you have to have the right intention, and it has to be for the highest and the best for you. And you may be thinking, yeah, but I definitely could use $1 billion. I'd be really good with it. I would, give it to the church and the poor and my family and anybody that asks and things like that. Blah, 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 on and on and on, right? But that really isn't a good enough reason. You really it needs to benefit your life path in order to win the lottery. And oftentimes, unless, actually, let me retract that. The people that win decide, maybe on the whim, to play certain numbers that are meaningful for them. They may decide, but then you might say, well, Bryan, what about those people that don't pick their own numbers and it's random and it's a quick pick, which is this idea of I'm just going to go in and you pick the numbers for me, computer, and then, I'll take that ticket. Well, it's random, right? But the person had to decide that they were going to go. They were going to go at that very moment, and they were going to go to that very place. And then there'd be a certain number of people before them. So it is not as random as you may think. On the outside, it seems random, but there really is a whole lot involved. And a lot of that is guided by guides, by your higher self, by intuition, because it is on your life path and it is for your highest and best. So you and I may not be billion-dollar lottery winners, but we can use this opportunity and this excitement to tap into our intuition. And it's a great exercise in clairaudience, obviously. So here's what I want you to do. It doesn't always have to be today. It doesn't have to be, because you want to play the lottery or whatever. It's just a great exercise to use, okay? So let's get started with it. So you want to, first of all, whatever game or whatever number you're trying to pick, you want to have an understanding of how many numbers you have to pick and also like what the numbers are. Are they like 1 to 10? Are they like 1 to 50? 1 to 25? Something like that. So have a good idea of that. So when a number pops in to your mind that is outside that then just brush it away and go for the next number. So get a piece of paper. In this case, the Mega Millions is 5 numbers and an extra number, a mega ball number, or a megaplier number, something like that. So you might want to just put boxes on a piece of paper, or lines, dashes, so that you know when to stop. Because really, when we're in a spiritual flow, what happens is we don't have time to think. And that's a really good indication that you are tapping into intuition or spirit or whatever, right? Not you. When you're trying to think of numbers, we are often looking up in the sky. You might find you're trying to search actively through your memory banks, and it feels very searchy. But when we have information that comes from outside of ourselves, that is very quick and very light, and it feels different because it just happens, okay? So keep that in mind. We are not searching. What we're going to do is we're just going to set an intention that we're going to get some numbers to put down, and you'll get your pencil or your pen and that notepad with the dashes of the boxes, and you're just going to, I guess it would be acting like you're taking the SAT test or something like that. Your teacher's saying, hey, when you do this, the best thing to do is go with the first thing that pops into your mind. Don't second guess yourself, right? You heard that? So that's basically, your parents and your teachers telling you to go with your gut and to go with your intuition rather than really engage that brain and think deeply about it. So we're going to do the same thing. So put the pencil in the first box, and a number is going to come to your mind. And then you'll just move your hand over, and then the next number will come in. And move your hand over, and the next number will come in, and the next number will come in. If you happen to get a number that's outside the scope, then just ignore it, and then wait till the next one comes in. The two important things here for you are to set that intention and just be open to it. Be open to the numbers as they come. And then if you want to try it again, maybe, for instance, when I was practicing this, I did 6. And it was super easy and didn't take a long time. And then you do multiple lines with the dashes so you know when to stop, and the numbers. And you'll find they are different as they come in. They're different. They're not the same numbers all the time. They'll just be different numbers. So give this a go. I would really, really, really like to know from you how this exercise worked for you and if it was fun. So please leave me a message in the comments. I don't recommend leaving the numbers you got in the event that it is for your highest and your best good to win $1 billion. You wouldn't want to share that with too many people because it would be a whole lot less than $1 billion for you. So again, let me know in the comments about what you thought. Did it come easily for you? Was it hard? Did you ever think of this? How is your clairaudience working for you now? And this is just a fun and exciting way to do it. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the next one. Hello, Seekers. Just wanted to let you know that I recently released a self-paced spirit communication course. It's available, the links are available on my website, www.bryan-medium.com. That's bryan-medium.com. And it goes through everything to get you started, get you developing, and get you going pro. It's only $149 for the entire course. And it is a great way, especially if you don't have time or you can't afford the one-on-one guided mentorship, to get your toe in the door and start getting out there, reading, and feeling confident just like the way I did. So I encourage you to go head on over there. If you do sign up, you will get a really cool custom leather-bound journal so that you can journal all of your development and your journey.